Alright, so we are here back in the morning and I decided that I'm gonna go up north. Screw staying here home alone and without my kids, without my wife, and just to shoot videos all day. And so I've just packed a few things. Basically, I'm bringing my computer laptop bag with like 3 changes of socks, underwear, a couple t-shirts, and a pair of jeans. That's it I'm gonna bring for my week-long trip. What else? Ooh, I got my hard drive with all my data in it that I will do some editing while I'm up north. And that's really it. That's all I'm bringing with me. My dog. Oh, obviously I'm bringing my camera with me as well. And I'm heading out. I'm gonna see my family. And I need to ship a few things out while I'm here. So I'm just gonna wrap that up real quick. Okay, you know the problem with going impromptu and deciding to go last minute is nothing is properly loaded. I haven't loaded the car. I haven't thought about what I needed to bring exactly, but that's fine. You know, I mean, it's fine, it's life. So I haven't told my kids and my wife that I'm going up yet, or only Sierra really understands. But basically, I'm just gonna show up around their door around, if I leave now, I'll be there around 5 o'clock in the afternoon or in the evening. And enough time to hang out with her for a couple of hours before we put her to bed. And the twins go to bed around the same time, so I'm hoping to catch them for, you know, half an hour, maybe an hour if I'm lucky. And yeah, it feels so good, and I can't wait to see their faces and hear Sierra laugh. Man, I miss that girl. Okay, so one of my subscribers wanted some jeans, so I gotta grab some jeans. He paid for the shipping, so I'm just gonna ship them out. Not the best time for this, but it's okay. It's alright. Let's go load the car. Okay, come on, Roxy. Let's go, Roxy. We're going to see Mommy. Okay. So all my stuff is just kind of sitting there by the car. Now we have the car. Oh no. I forgot to unload the car. Okay, so I gotta spend a few minutes to unload everything, reload everything. You father-in-law's tools. The neighbor's dog, not mine. Twins stroller. I know, it's so messy back here. I really hate yappy dogs. They're the worst. So this is all I'm bringing with me. My camera bag and my laptop bag with my changes of clothes. That's it. A week long, 12 years of traveling on the road for a living. You learn how to pack light. Running shoes and running shorts. Come on, Roxy, up, up, up. Let's go, up, up. Good dog. Dog food. Dog food. Laptop bag. Clothes, toiletries are on the laptop bag. We're ready to go. Oh, except now I've got to move a car. This is my driveway. My other car is blocking this car, so I've got to do a swap. That'll take a minute. Okay, so I have been in the car for 5.5 hours, and my wife texted me when I was on the road, and I told her I'd be there at 5. So I'm gonna show you guys the time right now. Oh, can you see that? There we go. I am here 2 minutes before 5 o'clock. I'm so happy, but you know, I'm so glad I'm here safely, and thank the Lord that I'm here. I don't want to spend too much time with you guys. As much as I love y'all, I'm gonna turn the camera off and say hi to my kids, give my wife a big kiss, and I'm sure you guys don't want to see that on camera. Alright, I'll come back and do another, I don't know, 5-minute goodnight video for you guys or something like that. But I need to go see my kids. So I made it here safely, and I've been here for a couple of hours now, and I thought about getting the camera and just recording myself playing with my daughter and hanging out with my wife, but I just needed to take that time to just enjoy them with no one watching, and it was really nice. It just was so precious. The first thing that Sierra said, when she saw me, she had just the biggest grin, and she just screamed "Daddy" and ran towards me. I basically basically bursted into tears when I saw her. It was just the most beautiful sight, and I loved seeing my wife, and it was just really good to see them again. It's really good to be here. As you can tell, I'm wearing a jacket. It's chilly. It's like in the 50s right now. Yeah, it's Northern California is much cooler than Los Angeles, and so we're up in the San Francisco Bay Area right now. I passed by a site really when I was about an hour and a half out of out of San Francisco. At this point, I've been driving for 4 hours or so. Passed by, traffic came to a dead stop at some point, and it just stopped for about 1 or 2 minutes, and then it started crawling again, and after about 50 yards of driving, there was a wreck on my side of the freeway heading north on the 5, and when you see these accidents, you kind of say, "Oh, what happened? Did someone do something stupid?" And obviously you're hoping everyone's okay, but this one looked really bad, and there was like 5 or 6 cars all stopped and kind of turned and whatever direction that they were. There was some glass on the ground, but then I looked over towards the end of the accident, and there was a motorcycle down. It was a Harley, and I don't know what it is about motorcycle accidents. It's probably because for a long time, I actually rode on a motorcycle full time, from 2001 to maybe 2003. Basically, for those 2 years or so, 2.5, 3 years, I basically had only a motorcycle to get around with in Los Angeles. And so for me, a motorcyclist going down is more personal than someone getting into a car accident. So it wasn't very graphic. There was no blood or anything on the ground. But as I was driving by, I looked over and I can see the guy that was on a motorcycle. He was wearing, at this point, he was topless. So I don't know if on the 5 heading north, people were driving 80, 90 miles an hour average, right? So it's very possible that as he fell off the bike, off his moto, his shirt may have got pulled off or something like that. I don't really know. And he was wearing shorts. So he was wearing these, just like khaki summer shorts. His friend was standing next to him with the motorcycle helmet. So I know that those two are the riders. And it appeared to be a family around him. There was a family probably in the car that would hit him. The woman, the matriarch, I don't know if she's the mom or the sister, she had his head on her lap, and he was laying feet across. I don't know if he was hurt and she kind of was there comforting him or something, or he collapsed and she caught him. I don't really know what happened, but it's just such a tragedy to see. It's a Saturday, it's a beautiful day, people are just going out for a ride. Obviously he and his buddy were going out for a ride. They weren't wearing leathers. His friend, who was standing next to him with the helmet, he wasn't wearing any sort of like protective leather. They were just wearing khaki shorts and like Hawaiian shirts. So obviously he and his friend were just going for a nice cruise, and this accident happens. It's such a sad thing to see. Again, I don't want to rant on this, but this, it's just the image of him laying there on that woman's lap is kind of in my head. And then he could have been just a guy going home from a ride. He's going to see his kids. Who knows? I mean, it's just I hope he's okay. I really hope he's okay. You know, I come here and I arrive safely after a 5.5 hour drive, and I'm so thankful for it. You know, because a lot of things can happen in 5.5 hours. A lot of things. So I'm really grateful to be here. It's nice and chilly, so I actually really enjoy it. I really enjoy cool weather. Yeah, it was so good to see my wife, my kids. The moment I parked the car, my wife comes up and Sierra's inside of the house, and she comes up and gives me Hanya. And I hold Hanya, and the first thing she does is she cracks this big grin. I mean, such a big, beautiful, toothless grin. And I just gave her a big kiss, and I can tell that she recognized me. It's so amazing that, you know, the twins are 5 months old now, but they recognized me. But then Raiden was having a tough time going to bed. Adrian had put him down just a few minutes earlier, and then when I came to his crib, his little bassinet, he looked up and he had this big grin, and he wasn't going back down. So I picked him up and we cuddled for a while, and it was just so good. It's just so good to see them. I'm really glad I'm here. I mean, you know, there's always work to be done. I can always do more work. You know, work is never done. That's why they call it work. You work till the day you die, essentially, right? So, yeah, the channel can wait. My family can't. You know, I couldn't wait any longer. I mean, yeah. As nice as it was, as generous as my wife was to give me time to catch up, to clean the studio, it was just, yeah, my family's more important than that. So I appreciate the time that she gave me, and I got a lot of work done. I got a lot of videos shot, a lot of sharpening videos shot, and a bunch of things that I wanted to do in the studio that was done. So I'm so grateful, but I'm happier here where my family are. So anyways, Sierra's gonna go take a bath, and you know, normally she says mommy gives her a bath. She says mommy give bath, but today she says daddy. So Daddy's turn to give her a bath. It's been a week since I've seen her, or almost a week. It's been too long to be away from my babies and my wife. Alright, so that'll be it today. I'll catch you guys later.